In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 16 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 6. By a vote of 7-1. Kiera, you have been banished from the greenhouse. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, get out of that chair. Oh, that. Sorry.
I was not ready to draw a line in the sand like that so quickly, and I just really cared for Kiera and wanted to ride this game out with her because I'm not working with Matt, and I got scared and I mainly made my decision to put out Kiera because everyone was looking at me on the couch and I either needed to act like I was fine with it, or I think that because I didn't act like I was fine with it, I felt like if we were 1 vote short, everyone would know it was me. And so that persuaded me to vote her out. And it sucks because she was my girl. I am going to avenge you, I promise, if I can. So I hope we are good after this.
Hello everyone, it is time for another greenhouse challenge. This one shouldn't take too long. You all have a solo cup. And for this challenge, we're going to bring out a scale. You're going to go outside and using the rocks on the gravel path, you're going to try to put 3 ounces of rocks in your cup. And you can weigh in once. Whoever weighs in at the closest goes into the greenhouse. Nice. Also, you can spin a seed if you would like a practice weigh. Additionally, whoever's closest to 1 pound will get 2 seeds.
If one of us uses seeds, then we have a practice way and we get guaranteed getting closer. We need 2 of us in the greenhouse. Yeah. Of the 7 of us, it's me, you, Oscar, Emily, Taylor, Zach, and Elise. Okay. I didn't fucking know that was gonna happen. And I wish that somebody would have just told me because I knew that I was down if they were gonna.
We'll talk. Yeah. I don't do this now. I want to get these rocks. Yeah, let's do it.
Zach and Johnny, last round, towards the end, we were talking, and they told me that they were using your banked votes on the round, and I could either be with them or against them, and that would directly affect the next round. And for me, I was like, I'm going to be selfish here. I'm going to take out my ally.
I hear where you're coming from. I feel so guilty. Like, I genuinely was like, can I trade places with her? Because, like, I feel like I don't think that Thomas and John were aware of it.
No, but there was only 1 vote for Matt.
I'm confused.
What just happened? After that vote?
That vote, yeah.
God, I just want to, like, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, as far as I knew, everyone seemed to be, like, in agreement with it.
What was happening?
So I feel like someone must have, like...
If you saw everybody, like, looking to each other and talking to each other leading up to the banishment, it was decided right then. That was Oscar. That was 100% Oscar. Yeah. I think he was counting. And he said, we haven't. I think as soon as... And he wouldn't tell me.
I know it was also Matt, because that was like, she's gaining momentum. What momentum is she gaining?
Buddy. As soon as Thomas blocked how he did, they were like, go, go, go.
We're not doing it.
Ah! Oh no, you had it! You had it and then you dropped it. You had 3 pounds protein.
Now we give up.
It was very like quick, right?
Yes.
We only have 1 try, right?
Yep.
I'm getting it done. I don't know what the fuck.
Is it over? Alright, thank you, goodbye.
So that was an interesting vote, huh? I don't know why people weren't being honest with me to begin with on who they were going to vote for, and I hope that I'm not overthinking that. So I hope that people think that I'm in on it and that they feel comfortable with me still, and I really hope that that wasn't like a first move of like, let's get Thomas out. I guess I need to distance myself from Blythe, because that's what people are saying is the target now. She was my number one. I need to get back in there because hot damn pancake on a stick. I'm just flipping around like a fish on a Tuesday. Skiddly deep dop, beat a doo. Skibbity bop bop, doobity bop. Yeah, you get it. I just didn't know what was going on.
I think it literally started happening on the couch again for the second round in a row, which is nuts.
Happened on the couch?
Yes.
Like in the speech?
No, like after. Or actually, it was like in the midst.
So it was something that I feel like when you blog, who did you blog?
Josh and
Zakai. That gave them like, okay, now if we pull it, the thing that we were talking about, it's no secret that Blythe is kind of like getting her group.
Yeah,
so they were like, this is a good chance to start like breaking up that group a little bit. And that's when you block the two people.
I tried
like,
to do something that was kind of both sides,
Mm-hmm.
instead of it being like really clear. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
No, that's fair.
Of all of the things, blocking votes is kind of like,
I feel like after you block, everyone was like, okay, we can go ahead with this.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I want to use one practice.
You want to use a practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't announce it. Wait, am I gonna be able to know how much it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point of practice.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
This is your weight.
Okay.
All right. Let me see.
Me like pretending to be a scientist in the dark with rocks in his cup.
Wow.
What is that?
5.51.
For real.
Wait.
Okay.
One of these rocks could put me over the edge.
Oh yeah, and it's about to break.
So I'm going to let Zakai know that I think I'm gonna spend a coin, see how much it is, and then compare mine to hers.
Also, cat.
I just went to go check my coin thing. I didn't have enough coins in there. I don't think Kiara gave me anything.
Yeah, I don't think she was going. She was thinking she was going home, so she didn't give away any of her coins if she had any.
Real. Kiara, we're getting you justice.
Low-key, I
kind of don't know yet what exactly is going on.
Allegedly, I'm hearing that was Oscar. John,
I think that's the same thing too. The only reason I even felt comfortable to block Zakai's vote was because I thought that we had the votes.
And then he changed it that fast.
Yeah, he said it happened on the couch.
Yeah, no. Ben said it happened. Ben. John. Like news reporter John said that it happened like in the line. On the couch.
I don't know if you're already comfortable with that.
That's fucking fast. So right now it's me, you, Zakai, Ben, maybe Ben. Because right now I'm not sure how far Oscar and Matt's control can really go.
I don't know, I just hope. I don't know, Matt made a comment to me that was like, let's make waves. So I hope that I'm included in whatever he's gonna like coerce, so I can know what's going on.
I feel like Oscar hasn't been coming up to talk to me. Matt, so.
Okay.
So maybe you need to...
I need to talk to Matt, and then I need to talk to Oscar.
I'm on production now.
Nice. Are you turning the first?
And I don't get to know it? Cool.
You want to know what? It's so important. Can I burn a seed?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to
Shut the fuck up. Well, I burn a fucking seed, and I'm not doing anything else. So you can take it.
So, okay.
Thanks.
This doesn't feel like there's something.
What is wrong with the scale?
Real. Party like a melody.
I guess so, yeah.
Is that a slurping noise?
I don't know what that was. I think it was an animal behind me.
Maybe a snake.
Could be.
It's okay if you have to lie.
I think it was an animal.
Okay, it is. Are you ready? Alright, hello my top 12 icons. It is time for me to reveal the outcome of that bullshit challenge. In third place, with negative 0.17 away from 3 ounces. That was Walter. Elise, negative 0.17. In second, with negative 0.05, Johnny.
Damn.
And in first, with negative 0.02, Zakai.
Good guy.
So, you three are entering the greenhouse. Come with me.
Do we have preferences of things that you guys want?
I'm not sure. It's a great greenhouse.
Yeah?
I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to nominate or do you want to give people banked votes? And then if we want to nominate, the question is who wants to kill or nominate the one person and who wants to nominate someone that each gets a seed. I had the sunflower once before, so I'd be okay taking the rose. I'm pretty happy nominating this round just because like I haven't in a while. So I'll leave that. I mean, in theory, you have the first pick, so
Yeah.
I guess it does come down to you.
Well, I have the last pick.
No. So you get to steal from
any
whatever.
other-
Yeah.
So really like,
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm still trying to think it through because I wasn't even sure I was gonna get here.
Elise, do you want to just take the tulip?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then which one do you want me to take? Because I will basically do whichever you don't want, and then go from there.
I say take whichever. It's up to you, honestly.
And you'll take the last one?
Yep. If that's how I feel.
Okay. Sounds
She
good.
said I might change my
I
mind.
might change my mind. Alright, so then I'll take the sunflower. And then if you want to take it from me, you're more than welcome to.
Oh.
Absolutely, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so the final standings. Elise is the tulip, Johnny is the rose, and Zakai is the sunflower. Congratulations.
Sweet.
Last round was really intense. Last minute, we all decided to vote out Kiera. That was really unexpected and kind of hard, but like basically it was a moment where like the side of the house that I'm on like realized like it could change the game. Yeah, I'm comfortable in like a sort of big alliance right now. Oscar, Emily, Johnny, Josh, or Piglet, but it will only get harder each round. So I kind of need to keep winning stuff, I guess.
Alright guys, time for the seed immunity competition. If you would like to compete for immunity, stay on the couch. If you would like to compete for seeds, come stand right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so our 4 people competing for immunity are Piglet, Emily, Matt, and Taylor. And our 5 people competing for 2 seeds are Zach, Blythe, Oscar, Josh, and Thomas. Alright, so we will be playing more or less. Oh, we gotta work a list of all of your names. 2 of you will go first. You will be shown a slide and asked which shape has more on it. There will be like squares and circles, and if there are more squares, you will buzz in and say squares. And then you're correct. So it'll just be 2 options, and you have to say which of the options there's more. Okay? Here we go with the first round. What's your answer?
Triangles.
The correct answer is
Circles.
sorry, Zach, you've been eliminated.
Yeah.
Please go behind the couch. All right, Josh, who are the next 2 to go?
You? Did I find someone?
This is crazy.
And you.
Okay.
I guess that's.
I guess that's Emily and Matt.
Different, but like.
Are there more stars or squares?
Squares?
Stars.
Stars. Sorry, Matt, you have been eliminated. Emily, who's the next to go? Matt, sorry, can you go behind the couch just so we can? Oh yeah. Thomas and Josh, come on up. Okay, here we go. Are there more arrows or circles?
Circles.
Circles.
All right, you're correct, Thomas. Sorry, Josh, you're eliminated. Thomas, who are the next 2 to go?
You haven't gone. You haven't gone. You haven't gone. You two.
Come on up.
Just kidding.
Are Are there more triangles or stars?
Triangles.
Triangles.
Taylor, you're correct. Sorry, Blythe, you're eliminated.
Is anyone else not on? You on? Or you
What are you each competing for? Okay. Here we go.
Squares.
Arrows.
Sorry, Oscar, you're eliminated. Josh, who are the next two to go?
I'm the last one for seeds.
Yeah, he's the last one for seeds.
Okay, congratulations, Thomas. You win 2 seeds.
Stars.
Stars.
Stars. Sorry, Emily, you're eliminated.
What's the score?
Piglet.
Piglet.
Here we go.
Oh,
What was the answer?
squares.
Squares.
All right, correct. There were more squares. So congratulations, Taylor. You won immunity.
What are you gonna talk?
We tried to get her to take the one like this, and then basically I was like, okay. I was like, Elise, just take the fucking bag. So then I was like, which one do you want me to take? And she was like, oh, based on like what you do, like I'm not sure, like I might take the other. I was like, okay. So then I grabbed the sunflower, and then within a millisecond, she was like, give me the sunflower.
Wait, who was that? Elise or?
No. Sakai.
Sakai. So
She
she's nominated
has 2
to.
nominations, but with all of the people I'm working with, as long as, because Blythe didn't get immunity. So
Yeah, she didn't get
we need to
immunity,
figure
and
out.
Elise can block 2 people from her.
Yeah, but we just need. So the only thing that matters this round is the upper, because I only get to put one person up, and that's the person we have to get out.
Yeah.
But who that person should be is not really that much of a question mark to me.
Mhm.
But I'm just curious if you're on the same page.
Yeah, I'm on the same
Blythe,
page.
I do think as long as we pool seeds, she cannot get uproot, no matter what. It does not matter.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that matters is her not getting uproot. I think is that 5 that I was talking about. Can be the 5. If we can get us to the end and we just collect seeds and greenhouses and bank vote,
Yeah.
the 5 of us can do the same thing that they did in Greenhouse 4 and just run the tables,
Yeah.
which I would be thrilled to do. Okay.
Alright.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they nominate like you and Emily.
Oh, I know.
You think they're gonna pick
she's
you up?
gonna nominate either of, like, I mean, anyone. I don't know. It's fine.
We just have to decide which, and you got to talk to them, and because Taylor's safe, so it won't be Taylor, and it probably won't be Zach. They could put up Matt again, which would be nuts if they put up Matt again.
I did at some point, but I don't have like a lot to say. Like just like, I mean, I could just say that, I guess. It was just letting you know that like I'm still like good with you, and I I am sorry that didn't go the way we intended and planned. And I want you to know that like I have your back with the same intensity I did at the beginning, and that I will continue to.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to be really careful about not being swayed, like for fickle reasons.
Because it's easy to be like in the moment, oh wow, that's a good point. But then you also have to take into account, oh, this is a good point
And
for
but-
you,
Exactly.
not for me.
It's being gamed, and
Mm-hmm.
I felt like listening to someone telling me I had to do something
Yeah.
felt weird, but it
Yeah.
also felt like
Literally,
if you have the numbers,
right. I was
not
trying to
against you.
He was trying to tell me what to do.
You said that
Like,
earlier.
person.
like when we were standing over there. This was after the whole, the circle with Kareem, and there was just me and Matt, and he was like, "You have to do this. This will be best for your game. You should do this. This is what your game plan should be." And I was like, okay, yeah, like, okay, heard. But like, am I hearing it? Yes, I'm not listening to it. But like, I felt, because it felt very, puppet master. And I don't like that. Because that's not fun. Fun for you, maybe. Not fun for me.
I want free thought. I
Right.
want
I want to be a
to
sheep.
know what people are thinking rather than hiding behind one person as like the ringleader for a vote.
Right.
And I feel like I didn't like that many people being ready to blindside that quickly.
Exactly.
That was a problem.
Literally after last round, I thought we were all on the same page.
Same.
And that's why right now I'm like trying to figure out where's everybody's heads
Right.
at, because
That's why I'm on my
I think the
warpath.
entire game, the entire house, went upside down.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just like, I'm disoriented. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's left from right,
The
up from
group
down.
energy is different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Literally, I am on a warpath. Maybe they hear it. If they do, I don't give two, I Oh, two.
Where do you feel like you lie?
I need if I'm gonna pick something, I don't even know what the sides are to pick. So
Right.
who are you with?
I know I'm with Sakai. I think I'm with you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the side because
Thomas as well.
I touched base with Thomas
Okay.
last
I
week.
love
and we
yeah, I
said
think
we would
Thomas-
talk more, but
He came to me, he was like, did you know that was gonna happen? And I was like, no, I was on the block, I had no idea. And so like me and him were shook too. So like I can tell Thomas was also like
I think Thomas was the
Yeah,
one
Thomas
vote
was shook.
for Matt.
yes.
Mm-hmm. I feel like also we should maybe see about making a final three with Taylor because she is very good and trustworthy. Even though she did just vote for Kiara, she said that they literally backed her in a corner and she cried about it. Like right after the vote, she went to her confessional and cried about it, and I kind of believe her because she would talk to me and Kiara often. She was like, "Guys, this should be this like."
But I feel like in order to be competitive, we have to line up with one of those guys.
Right.
Okay, Johnny, Matt, or Oscar, but we have to talk to one of them and make it seem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So who do we think? I feel like Oscar I have the least ground with, Johnny or Matt.
Yes, I feel like I know Oscar has 2 seats maybe. I don't know how many other seats he has, but I feel like I'm between putting him up, but that'll give him a seat. I have to think about that because I don't want to put up 2 allies again, and then that'll be a downfall on us because we saw how it just happened. I feel like maybe him and Zach. I feel like that's maybe the best, but I don't know how many seats Zach has.
And even though Emily was saying like she's with us,
Mm-hmm.
like I know they backed her into a corner, but also
Yes. Yeah, I get vibes.
Mhm.
I get slight, because she outed the girly girls. She outed the girly pops. Like, there was a whole group right here, and she outed the girly pops, I heard. Because Oscar was like, yeah, did you hear about the girl group? Yeah, I just heard over there. Hello? That she said girly pops when they were standing right there. So I was like, oh,
okay, really okay. But that means we need to branch out though.
yes.
Okay.
fill me in what happened last round.
So
Matt's behind
Johnny,
you.
Matt,
Okay, no.
and Johnny, Matt, and Taylor all connected, and they wanted to break up the all girls thing.
Okay,
And
got it.
because it was leaked.
Mhm.
Oops.
But I don't
Um,
think I haven't heard your name like
I haven't
come
heard
from-
yours as someone that would go out either.
Well, I didn't hear your name as someone who leaked it, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Even
so
though
I'm not getting like heat right
I
now.
haven't heard it, but also I'm not sure if they're telling me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like now is the time to be more tight-lipped when there's a line drawn in the sand.
Mm.
Johnny and Zach were like, we're using our bank votes on this. You can either be with us and like show that like you're doing this, like because we're moving forward, or you can be left behind. And I was like, then we're moving forward.
We're definitely like a swing right now.
Everyone wants us in their alliance.
How do you actually feel?
How I actually feel?
Come in.
How I actually feel is that I want to work with this side, this group. And it's because I think they're more willing to play in a game way than in a these are my friends way. And I love the people on the other side. I want to talk to Blythe like nonstop out of this. But I do think that it's an impenetrable group with her, Zakai, and Thomas. No, regardless.
You think Thomas is a part of that?
100%.
I think he's trying to like
I think
kind
he's
of
trying to
distance
advantage.
himself, but I don't know how much.
I think so. Do you know where Josh stands? Not you, the other Josh.
I believe he stands with Matt.
Okay, so wherever Matt.
I just heard that for the second time in like 60 seconds. What does that mean?
Matt told me that Josh has been working with him the whole game. That doesn't mean he's right. It's his perception.
Okay.
Okay, so
Interesting.
Pin and that.
And Matt also escaped the block twice. The way he did is like kind of crazy. So like,
Kinda
that's also
crazy.
just a thing that has to be.
Kind of crazy.
He can't get to the end.
No, of course not. Of course not. I'm not nominating you guys, obviously. Is there a person that you guys think is like the obvious person that I should nominate?
Because
I have a name in my head. To be clear, I just kind of want to hear what you guys have to say.
So, from what I'm gathering from the conversation that we heard, is that Blythe, Z, Thomas. Is there anyone else that I'm missing?
Well, they were counting us.
Oh,
As
you're
their
counting-
group.
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
that's fine. Keep it that way.
and then the other half. And it sounded like they didn't know where you were at either.
Yeah, she asked me where she thinks I stand with Oscar and them.
Zakai did flat out said Johnny has to go soon.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's fine. We pulled off a huge move last round, and it all came down to whether one of the 7 of us could get this. And I got it, and I clutched it. So as long as they don't get uproot, or even enough for the Venus flytrap, which I don't think they can, then we should be fine this round. 2 of my people are going to get put on the block, and they're both going to get seeds. But I'm going to put up probably Blythe and knock her ass out of the game. And if I do that, then all the people that she was trying to build an alliance with kind of scramble, and they don't really have anywhere to go, which is good. I do think I'm putting myself in a very dangerous position, especially because there's 3 people that know that Emily and I are dating. So if that is used against us, which in theory it can be, then we're fucked. But I keep pitching this 5 between me, Taylor, Zach, Oscar, Emily, and that the 5 of us just keep running together for as long as we can. Hopefully they don't find a reason to expose that, at least before like the final 8. I would not be surprised if by the time tomorrow morning starts everybody knows, but I don't care. The plan for the rest of the night is to win as many greenhouses as possible, and if I could get the next 5 in a row, I will. But it's going to be a tricky round, definitely. I had a conversation with Blythe last round, and I told her that I wanted to work with straight up players, and I wanted to work with her because I knew that she was a strong player. But I was mostly trying to feel her out, and I know that she was throwing my name out as someone that has to go eventually, and I just wanted to see how she responded. And she did not respond well, which is probably why I'm nominating her. And I feel bad, but she is probably the biggest player in the house currently, aside from the people I'm working with. So it probably makes sense. I am super curious who Zakai is going to put up, but the biggest reason I'm curious is just because I want to see who gets seeds. And if it's like 2 people in the core of my 5, then we're going to have to just have like a diplomatic discussion over who is on the block and who's not. Because Elise can block votes, and Elise is on our side, and she's in the 7. So as long as Elise blocks the right votes, we should be fine. But this round is complicated because we got basically the exact right amount of power to make our plan happen, but we did not get the biggest power. I do want to apologize for not necessarily like cluing you in what happened last round, and I know it definitely made you upset, and I did use a banked vote. I thought that it wasn't going to go that way, and I was with Kira since the beginning of the game, like on that team, and we had an alliance within our team, and then she turned on Alex, and I was confused, and that's really where that left me. So when it came down to people on the couch literally telling me that they feel like they had the numbers, then...
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead. I felt like it was like the right thing to do. And people were telling me to use my banked vote, and I didn't really know why in the moment, but I definitely did not need to.
What do you feel is a good plan from here? Because I feel like the way that people on the couch were able to turn things quickly, I don't know if that was a
It's
matter
like
of,
scary.
yeah. And
well, you want to know what? Do you not feel like the same thing happened the round before when like the vote got flipped in line?
Yeah, this has been pretty volatile in the last
because like the last 2 minutes of every round has been kind of nuts. And it happened last round, and then I feel like people were retaliating with not knowing what was happening when Matt stayed the first time, with helping Matt stay the second time. And I do believe that there was very justified reasons behind Alex going home, but I personally had no idea that was happening until I don't want to say like I've never been more blindsided, but like I literally like the thing came up and I was like, get the heck out of here.
No, yeah.
And that's the perspective I'm coming from, and I hope you could understand
I'm
that
with you.
I did not know that she was going home, and I'll be very I said it to you already, that I was working with my team in the beginning, and she was someone that I was trying to work with, and when she went home, I was shook. And that's kind of the stance I'm in. But Kira turning on Alex, which I really understand why, did sour me a little bit, which is why I ended up voting her out. This round is going to be a battle, and I'm truly not decided as to where I want to go, and I want to talk to Zakai, but based on what she does might impact what I do.
Okay.
And if she doesn't tell me, then I don't know.
Okay, real.
Yes. Okay. At the moment, I don't plan on nominating either of you, but if I end up nominating one of you, I will tell you before it happens.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
I respect that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Every time I've tried to talk to Blythe, it's like she books it and she doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
And like you notice how whenever she just now at the couch, she was like, "Well, who are you with?"
Staring
and
at
I'm
Zakai.
like, "Girl, I was on the block last week. I didn't know what was going on. Every time I try to talk to you,
You were the first person who I've seen give her a direct question back.
That's what, and I pivoted to her. I said, "Well, who are you with?" Because
yeah,
I don't know. If she's on the block, she has my vote.
She's with Thomas and Zakai, and she really thinks she's with us. But
And like Thomas has been in the greenhouse twice already.
yeah, he's a competition.
I don't know if anyone else has been yet.
I think Johnny's second is this one.
It's the second. Oh yeah. You're right. But I feel good about Johnny. That's the thing.
Me too. I feel like he's like honest with us, and
I think the other half of the house that we were saying, they know what they're doing, and I just don't like this Blythe. I like Z. I really do like Z.
I love her. If she could like stay from the alliance, and like then we make it something else when it's picking our people
but
off.
I want Blythe out.
Yeah.
And that stays between us two.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I'm zipping it. You are the person who I have kept everything on the DL
Me too.
because I feel like it's like my most powerful relationship in this game.
No, I feel really good about you. And Oscar, he even told me when I was talking to Oscar by himself, he was like, I like Emily. And all I said was, yeah, I like Emily. And I kept it moving.
I love that. I love that.
And that's why I'm trying to like, I wanted to pull you aside to be like, I think we're better with.
I think we are too. Because we're at the bottom of the Blythe group, but we're within the mix of whatever Johnny and Zach and I feel like those are the ones that are kind of in charge of it. I did think for a bit, maybe just because of as sides were forming, I did think that you and Josh were like really close for a while.
I've been trying to separate myself from Josh, and that's literally why I made this shit. Because I was like, I need to separate this line ASAP.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything against me, so I don't have any reason to,
Yeah.
But I am a little worried about like how the game goes in the future because of that association.
The vibes of a threat at some point.
And I genuinely don't know where his head is. He hasn't betrayed me.
It's also like really convenient for him that he's been like immune or blocked or on the block, not having to be in the commotion.
Mm-hmm.
I say as someone who hasn't been on the block or in the greenhouse and hasn't been involved in the commotion.
Yeah, but since he has like a blocked vote and since he has seeds that I know he hasn't played because he didn't uproot, right?
No. Or no, yes he did. Yes, he did. For 3.
Okay, so maybe, because I was going to say he must have like a good bit, but
yeah,
maybe not. But he's someone to watch. I do like Taylor. I think she's kind of similar.
She's so good.
Yeah, Taylor's pretty similar.
She pulled me aside and told me that I needed to like cool it a little bit last round because of the exposing the girly pops was like a big deal. And
I know when you said that I was like,
yeah, immediately she was like, that was like the wrong group for you to do that to.
Yeah.
And you told me that too, right?
I told you that too. I said
in front of
and so
Zach
I tried to like change the topic, especially because my name was in it too.
Yeah. I hate when it's like a mistake.
Yeah, and then you can't go back.
Yeah.
I get it, but I don't think no one picked up on it.
Yeah, they didn't seem to like.
Because you said the girly pops, and whenever someone asked a question, I said, "Oh, the girl alliance over there," like.
Yeah, so they don't know that that's the full name of the alliance.
Yeah. They didn't know that was like the alliance name, but that's out the window because Kiara's gone, unfortunately. And hopefully it's Blythe this time.
Yeah, and then
if Blythe is on the block, she's gone.
Yeah, at the end.
Our core.
We should talk to Elise.
Yeah.
We really
Elise
should.
and Oscar.
Yes.
Elise and Oscar.
That would be amazing.
Loki, me, you, Elise, Oscar, and Taylor. That's 5.
That's perfect because it's not the leaders of either side, and it's all people who are like willing to play. Like you've seen Oscar. He's like, I want the game to be a good game. Like that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
I like that. Okay.
The whole thing, and also like I will say like last round before the last minute vote and all of that, like I heard from people that like Blythe was calling me sketchy because I was just looking for because I was looking for the CD.
Yeah. Certainly she's calling me like an undecided middle player. Like I'm playing the middle. Apparently.
She asked me where she thinks I stand with that group, and I was just like,
she's calling you a player that's in the middle as well.
That's insane.
She's being extremely vocal about stuff, which I think is starting to get. Because if I heard from multiple people that she was when we had been talking every round, I heard that from multiple people that she was basically saying I was being suspicious. Me and Oscar were just looking for the seed. We're doing the
literally.
seed.
Yeah. So what are all of them saying?
I don't know. Zakai
is everyone just nervous?
Yeah, Zakai is keeping her cards close to her chest.
She's not going to tell anyone who she's nominating. I think
it's me.
I think They literally keep saying Oscar and them. Like, they literally keep saying Oscar and them.
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm not. I should nominate Blythe, right?
I think that's the play.
There's no, in my head, there's no
no
other
smart
rational.
play.
We might get into an uproot battle.
We have like 8 people.
We have 8 people and like 8 people.
And there are people not in that 8 who are afraid to look like they're on Blythe's ship. Because I was just out here with Thomas and he was like, I do not want to look like I'm associated.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me too. He was like, I know people think that I'm close with Blythe. Honestly, if they start a bidding war for uproot,
we'll just have to pull seeds.
Oh.
I'm not. And if we have to do like a Venus flytrap, like we need 14 seeds now, which is still a lot. I don't think it'll get that high, but
you want to know what? I would happily use it when one of us is not in power.
That's
I actually used once the whole game.
Yeah, once the whole
it's
game.
only once.
That would kind of be like a relief to you.
It would be a relief to get out of here. I think we need to consider using it for like dire straits. Like if God forbid 2 people nominate like the 3 of us, like 3 of people that just were in that little lockstep, which in my head is like a 7. So like I see it as like a 7.
Who all's in?
I think it's us 3. I think it's Oscar. I think it's Matt. I think it's Taylor, and I think it's Emily.
Oh, I think Josh is in it.
You think
Josh Piglet or regular Josh?
Yeah, Piglet.
I think he's.
I think so
like,
too, but he was like.
I think he's like in like a little bit more of a middle. Because I could see him going either way.
He will not get nominated by the other side. Where I do believe that a lot of the rest of us could.
That's interesting because he after the round he was like, oh, I would have voted with y'all if I could have voted, but I was on the block. I was like, okay.
No, I believe that too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about who they will nominate if 2 of them get a
I think if you were not in Greenhouse, I could see you being nominated.
Me too, but Blythe just told me that she thought I was on the bottom and in the middle, so I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I wasn't aware enough to be included in what was going on in the flip, and so that makes me like really insecure.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the couch, and I would hate for the
Yeah.
fact that I was on a couch to be like
Which
the
determines
reason
your
I'm
full game.
separate
Yeah,
from
I
everybody
see what you're
else.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Because like I can't tell if Oscar trusts me or not, because I can't tell if Matt trusts me or not.
We can't tell it either.
Because I'm like I want to work with him,
You need to be careful with Matt.
but he makes me careful. I've been trying to say it, because he was I was surprised that it happened, but also at the same time I knew that it could have happened.
Yeah. Well, it's also one of those things where it's like having even if it flips on the couch, it's still not productive for the game for it to be a 7 or a 1.
Did you vote? You voted for it.
I did.
Did you vote for it?
I was on the block.
I was on the block. So
you were on the block, of course.
But
You
what
had
I'm
0
saying
votes.
is, like, while it, like in the moment, I was like, this feels like a comfortable decision. I know I'm with the numbers, but in
Right, because all
retrospect,
the
I'm
numbers,
like,
right
the
then.
whole point of this game isn't to be with the numbers. It's to be with your people and to have it
Right.
race. And that was a
When I
mistake.
feel like that's part of the problem. I feel like I've
Yeah.
been trying to communicate without like being the one that does it.
Yeah.
But we have not solidified a proper number
No.
or any
It's just
proper
people saying,
alliances.
hey, we're working
The
with
one
the same
time that
people.
someone, well, that's also the part of the problem. The one time I feel like somebody tried to form an alliance was just recently, and that was part of the reason why that happened, right?
Yeah.
It was the whatever girly pop is.
Girls.
It was the girls thing.
Yeah. We have to solidify a side of the house that's moving together to craft what's next.
I agree.
Because from what I'm gathering, it's about to be like a war. That's what I'm gathering.
And that's why I think like the only way to like avoid an all-out brawl to me is to have a core group.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm very interested in because the game needs to change.
Yes.
Like all the alliances, they're starting to like break up, and like it's about to like be messy.
Right.
So we need to be strategic about it.
Magic number 6. If we had 3 more people we add to this. Who would
Right.
it be?
Like I'm very close to Elise. Like that's like she's like my the closest one I've been in this game, and I can tell like, you guys are close, or at least like this is where you're.
Oh, yeah. That's a 4 right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I think Piglet, Josh, and Emily are ones that like Emily's gone out of her way to rally for me to stay. So I know she has at least investment interest of working together.
I even think they're gonna pick me, even though I didn't vote or anything.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's just gonna be a matter of like numbers.
I'm like really can't even see a universe where I would nominate anybody except Blythe.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what I should do?
I mean, if you feel good about our group going forward, do you know who Z's voting for?
No, I have no idea. She will not talk to me, and I don't think she'll tell me. During the selection process, we were kind of like...
She did say she was going on a warpath this round.
That's fine. Let her go on a warpath.
I just felt weird because I felt like I was like the one hesitant person, and I wasn't trying to be that person. I was just like scared for all of us.
Yeah.
And so I just want to make that very clear. I know I've said it to you like already a few times, but I just like...
I am going to be, especially with the position I'm in, as loyal to the soil as I will ever be to you and to Emily and to Zach and probably Oscar. And I think if we keep reaffirming that it is the 5 of us to the end, as long as one of us continues to get in the greenhouse, what is there to be concerned about?
Right.
And I think we're allowed to be indecisive. I think as long as it's not someone in our 5.
I think it was justified indecisiveness.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting a 7-1.
No, neither was I. I'm pissed I banked I used my bank vote, but it's fine.
But like I think I'm glad I was honest with you, not just like, yeah, I'm good, and like not saying my thoughts. And because I think we were both nervous for like the same reason. You were just like a little bit more ballsy than me. So
yeah, and it's good that we were ballsy because I got this, so now we should all be fine. And I don't think there's even a universe where they would try to fly trap us. And if they did, we have way more numbers than they do.
Can people in power be fly trapped? Like, could you be fly trapped?
Yeah. So they could take the fly trap and get me out of the game if they want to. But we have like what I've been calling like we have our 5, but like I keep saying like the 7, which is like
I'm not like this is me trusting you. Like Matt's speech, that's what really made me hesitant at the end. Like what the heck? It was good. He's willing to do whatever. So I think we just need to be real careful.
Yeah, we do, and that's why I don't really want him to know that like nobody should know that it is the 5 of us. And I do think Oscar, he was a little too loud on the couch. He was like, Johnny, we have the numbers.
I think that's where I was getting overwhelmed.
That kind of energy needs to be like calmed down a little bit, but I'm not going to tell him that because I do think
Oscar does like ask me like in front of people like, oh, the playing good? And I'm just like,
stop. Yeah, stop. You can't do that.
It's
I think that if anything, and I hate to say this about the people we're working with, but that'll probably shoot them in the foot before it'll shoot us. I really think we're all, especially the 4 of us, but I really would like to include Oscar in that. We're very composed, and I am unwavering. If you have a very strong alliance and we're all good, then we should be fine.
Yeah.
And that's the stance I'm taking. I don't care if you're indecisive. I don't even care if we vote differently, as long as it's not one of the people that are in our core group. I mean that.
I do too.
I don't know if the other 2 feel the same way, but that is how I feel.
Okay.
Because I think we're all independents in this game, and we're eventually, if we sit in the finals, we're going to have to explain why. Cool. So, I don't really care.
I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm so glad that I got this. Because other than that, I feel like I would be still pissed, but pissed and powerless. Right now, I'm pissed with power.
It's scary.
Yeah. I'm a Republican. Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Matt.
Okay, smart.
I had no idea that was happening.
Here's the tea.
I also didn't know I was going to be voting until I was handed a chip, because I'm a fucking idiot. But regardless of that, you were there.
Here's the tea. Johnny and Zach were both telling people we have banked votes. So we have the numbers and we can flip it. And you're either with us or against us.
He was telling them that.
That's what they were saying.
He would tell me that people kept telling him to use the banked vote.
Zach. They were basically backing girls into a corner. And by girls, I mean...
Yeah.
They're backing the corral.
The corral.
Yeah, the walls in the corral. And then Oscar was going, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it on the couch, like counting the numbers, doing the... If it's happening, you're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. I feel like my 2 noms that I really wanted are not available.
So like when it comes to noms, I kind of just want to go for Sakai's closest person, which is like a little messed up.
Which is,
but like, probably Blythe.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Sorry, let me read. Is it Blythe?
Yes, it's Blythe.
Okay.
And I don't know who she's going to nominate, but I know that's probably my target this round. And I also heard, I heard 2 things, and one of them has to do with you, and then the other does not. But
I think I already know.
Was it the Matt thing?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
Because I've been trying to not save him.
Well, you're like building a...
But also not just like straight up throw him under the bus.
Yes.
Like, he's a good player, yes.
Yes. So like, I don't even know how to... the way that you're doing that with Matt I feel like I'm like silently not saving you, but like trying to do with you.
Mhm.
Like I'm not really mentioning your name to people when people are like, who are you close to and who do you
That's
like?
the thing.
And I feel like we keep hanging out, and you are the person that I think when like I think tomorrow is gonna be batshit,
Mhm.
and I don't know what the next 2 rounds of the night are gonna look like, but
Right.
like I think there's a very real chance you make tomorrow. I think I've got like
I think you'll make it.
a 70% chance. I do think that if like Sakai gets in the greenhouse again, I could go up, and depending who goes up, it could be tricky. But like when it gets down to this endgame stuff, I'm looking for like the people that like I will be able to play with that people like don't know that I'm playing with.
And that's the thing. Like,
But that's what Matt is exposing.
he doesn't realize
that you were doing it to him, and he's blowing it up.
Exactly. So now I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
I'm not a big fan of like naming alliances, but if you want to call it something and just be like, this is a thing, and like you'll be like my secret guy, and I'll be your secret guy, and I do believe that the other side thinks that you're like in the middle. I don't know where they think I am, but I do know Sakai has told people already this round that I need to go soon.
Are you serious?
Yes, but I do believe it's because I was being extremely cagey during the selection process, the same way that she was. So we were both being cagey with each other. I think she knows there's not much trust there.
Why is Matt talking to people, like, bringing up my name, like we're in an alliance?
Does he mean you or Piglet?
Me.
Oh.
And it's because we talk. But we talk when he's up for elimination. And I tell him, let me see what I can find out.
Right.
But
you
I'm
never
not working
said,
with him.
Yeah, you never said, let me see what I can find out and report back to you.
Right. I've never taken something and gone
back to
girl. I've been trying to get him out.
You and me both. Okay.
And he's still sitting in there.
Right. At this point, I don't want to vote Matt again.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's just going to be like, oh, Matt's there. And these other 2 people. Like, these other 2 people are going to be voted for.
He expects someone to throw him up.
So.
Just because it's been up.
Yeah, and I heard a lot about them saying that they're going to put Blythe up.
I heard a lot about that too.
I know. And I don't prefer that.
Right.
Because she's been helping me. So I would like to pay her a favor.
Right.
Kind of thing.
They're calling her like a ringleader.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case.
I don't think so either. Like, who's got rings and who's leaving them?
Right.
This is not a circus.
Just because she was on the block and now she's in the greenhouse.
Right.
You just know about her. She's playing the game.
Right, exactly. The only person that I have on my roster to put up is Zach.
I like that.
I was going to also maybe put up Oscar, but
he thinks he might go up.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Even though I did want to put him up because of the whole, these are the numbers, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it thing. I just don't.
And I do think Oscar is the one behind what happened.
A lot. Yeah. I feel like it's Oscar and it's Johnny. Because Johnny was like, I have bank votes. We have to do this because I have bank votes. And if I could put Johnny up, I would.
Yeah.
But I can't. So, who are you thinking?
What about Emily? Because Emily has been vouching for that.
Way more than I have.
Oh. And he ain't bring up her name.
Interesting.
Well, Emily, she's very much under the radar.
Yeah, I might, because Emily had been telling me, she was like, and I've been writing for you since day 1. So, I'm always going to have her back.
Think about that one.
Based off what you're telling me?
Emily and Zach might be good.
Yeah, I feel good.
Take the focus off the map a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't want to be like Kira. Like, I love her. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
That pissed
And then seeing her, like,
right? Like,
cry right
it's
after.
a game, and y'all are like, y'all hurt her. Like, it's supposed to be
Y'all
fun.
lied to her face.
Right. Y'all lied to her face for nothing. What did she do, y'all?
Right.
Make y'all laugh.
Right.
Twerk for y'all.
Right.
She twerked for us.
Everybody. Upside down.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah,
We got
we
it.
got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be just very straightforward because that's the easiest. I'm gonna ask something. You don't have to answer it. It's not gonna change what I say.
Okay.
First of all, have you decided into am I going up?
Right now, I do think I am gonna put you up.
Okay.
Like, it's what you're gonna get a seat.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be any ill will between the two. Like, it's no ill will. Like, how many seats do you have?
I have 3.
And you get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'd rather it be you get a seat for going up as opposed to you get put up just because and don't get a seat.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather you benefit from it. You can trust me to at least campaign and make sure you don't go.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Because I feel like you helped me when I needed it.
Yeah, no, like I was like, I don't want you to go.
Right.
I just wanted to like explain my thought process.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, just being like very upfront. So what I had heard a lot of that round is that there was a girls thing starting to form. And it was getting more and more close, and I kept seeing you, Blythe, and her walking around together.
And Kiara.
Yes.
Interesting. I think because we were all looking for the same person, so we're just like, okay, well, let's all go. And if you want to talk to them separately, we'll all just like wait at the same place. So I think people were just kind of assuming that, oh yeah, this is a thing. But we were all just literally searching for the same people. Like, it wasn't really a girls thing.
Yeah. I'm going up on our target.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
But I think Violet's going up too.
Yeah. So we need to make sure we get uproot. Because I think they'll go for it. But no, she like
And you have the seeds to do it anyway. So.
Yeah. I sat there waiting for like 30 minutes, and then
She's going, who with?
That's the thing. She didn't say. She was like, I don't know. So clearly I was the only one she decided on. Because I was like, am I 100% going up? And she was like, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going up.
Okay.
I don't know who else she's going for. I wouldn't be shocked if it's Emily.
But don't stress. You know I got you.
Yeah, no. I'm not like stressed. And we have the block votes. We have, like, which should be good.
Yeah, and Elise is blocking.
Yeah. I want to get through this round, and I'm gunning for a greenhouse next round.
Yeah, I think I would love both of us right there.
Yeah, I want Sunflower. Decide that shit really quick.
I'm so shocked that I got this immunity. I was happy though.
Yeah.
Because the first two answers when people got it wrong, I had in my head thought the same ones.
I was like clutch because I think like we've talked about it, but we all knew that she was gonna do something like this.
Because you know what happened for that one, right?
Which one?
The How I Stayed.
The Alex one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all decided in line, right?
Yes, no, but how I even got the bid.
Oh, how?
Like forwarded me the chips. So
Really?
then I could put the bid up to test where everyone's at to make Alex get paranoid so she could take the bid higher.
Shut up. So, how do you feel about what?
Neutral.
Okay.
I think that let her get to the end, she wins. But
I'm probably putting her up this round. You were her target until literally 30 seconds before the first round ended, and then the whole first round and this last round, she was your target, or you were her target.
I think.
Also, sorry, one more thing I want to tell you. Apparently, you're telling people that you have some like relationship with Josh, or you've told somebody that. Because I've heard it like once or twice this round, and none of that really matters. But whatever you're saying about any like specific secret relationships or anything is giving people the impression that you'll throw anything at the wall.
I got you. And
so if you can, and that's why I literally said to you in like the 10 seconds before noms we were like out over there, and I said, stay calm, we got your back, and we're getting the votes. And I think your speeches are great. They're like epic TV. It's not the speeches. As long as you just make sure that it doesn't look like you're just like throwing anything at the wall to survive, then it's fine, and then people will probably trust you more. And ultimately, I think this group of people that we just voted with, we can like go down to the end game together.
He was trying to get me out 2 rounds ago. He wanted her to stay over me, and by me putting my foot down with Josh and everything else, it makes me more cemented into the ground where people know where I'm at. They'd rather want the enemy in front of them than behind them. So I've had to play it this way. It's not normally how I would play a game like this, but I'm playing this weird pseudo, like, being honest. So if someone calls me out, nothing I'm saying is a lie. It's just, how do you interpret it, and is it bad or not? I just keep calling people out, keep doing stuff, so.
Right now, as it stands, I really, I thought we were playing a close game. Well, kind of close game, the two of us at least. The whole blind side really threw me for a loop. So I'm trying to gather my footing and regroup myself, at least, and see where
I think
everything's heading.
Yeah, so I don't have any strong alliance with anyone. I just go with right now the majority because I want to be in the outside. So I just want to be okay, what's the majority doing? I'll do it. This thing happened because the majority have already been looking at Blythe as like a very strong player and her having her group, and that was the thing that made them see, okay, now we have the chance to start breaking the group, and that's what happened. I didn't even get to vote, but I would have voted just because I'm part of like the majority, so I don't want to be like, I don't want to take like the decision. I'll just go with the majority is going.
Heard.
But
I didn't even know there was a group.
who are you? Who do you consider close with besides Blythe and like Thomas?
I feel like I was close with you. Like I feel like I was close
No,
with
we're
everybody.
we're close.
But like
The whole thing
the only
was
person I wasn't close with was like Matt
The-
and maybe Elise. But
the
that's
person that I wasn't close to was Blythe.
Mm.
And that's why maybe this feels like, oh, we're like in different teams.
Oh.
But I was vouching for you since the beginning.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
Yeah.
because I feel like the only people that, like I said, that I'm not close with are Matt and Elise. But I feel like I've gotten a little bit closer with Elise. And I can't vote for Elise if I wanted to.
Right,
Because she's
The tulip.
Yeah, she's tulip. So who am I gonna put up? Matt again? The blockbuster at this point? People are still playing majority games, even though we're like a few rounds into the game, as opposed to playing their own games, which would be best for them or something like that.
No, that's the reason I'm here because even though I've spent more time with them, and even in the last round I didn't get to vote.
Right.
It does seem like I'm with them, but I'm also like I'm still open for whatever. Like we're not even halfway, are we? Like are we halfway?
I don't know.
So I'm like,
I can't count.
I'm just here to play and whatever we can.
Yeah, you still feel like you're kind of like just in the beginning stages almost. Cause
My game at the beginning was to be like in the outside, going with the majority.
Yeah.
But I feel like the same thing. Like I don't want the game to be like the majority keeps like making the other group smaller. Like I want to play the game. You know.
Right. Right.
I hate to do it and I want to be blunt, but I'm probably putting you up with my one nomination. I have no idea what she's doing. She is not talking to me. And I'm hearing that you were saying my name last round as like a person that needs to go. And then I've also heard that she is saying that like I am the person that needs to go. So like it frightens me a little bit. What's going to happen within the round, I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like I have to.
At one point, you were brought up in the group that I was with. And
Was that like the Girls' Alliance? It was just like a huddle.
It was kind of a huddle.
Because I also heard that you were the one that was like leading the Girls' Alliance being like a thing. Which I also hate because like I love the Girls' Alliance, but like I'm not a girl. So like
I think we had like 3 or 4 girls.
Okay, yeah.
But that was mainly whenever we were in our first 2 rounds. I guess.
Heard.
Nothing else.
Yeah, no, I don't know where Zakai is going yet, and I don't know.
Neither do I, and that's also another part of it. Is if she's not going to talk to me, then I really can't make decisions with her. So it's kind of like, you know,
Heard.
And people keep saying that the two of you are together too, so I kind of just like I have to, with respect, of course. And I think you're a really good player, so I wouldn't be surprised if you stay. But like, you know, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hi, Top 12. It's time for another nomination ceremony. Zakai, you're the sunflower. Please stand up and name your 2 nominees.
I will be straightforward, and if you want reasonings, to save time, I can tell you later. I am putting up Zach and Emily.
Zach and Emily, have a seat. You're nominated, but you each receive a seat. Okay, Johnny, you're a rose. Stand up and name your 3rd nominee.
I've already told this person that I'm putting them up. I've heard a lot over the last half hour. I talked to a lot of you. I'm going to put up Blythe.
Alright, Blythe, I'm so sorry you have been nominated. Have a seat. Which means our 3 nominees are Emily, Zach, and Blythe. Let's go start the next auction.